How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Brilliant.
Off on another adventure, are we?
If we were...
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I complete...
Wonderful. I trust...
Yes, Professor.
Well... Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I recommend that you practice your new spell here in... before taking it out into the world.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
So knowledgeable.
I hope those assignments...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, now, based upon the knowledge...
There will be hard...
A measured perception. But this talk of tomorrow, and if that performance... Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Zeke hasn't seen this many here before.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to custom. You can change the colors. Let's get started, shall we? Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Revelio.
warms my heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say, blossom. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. It warms my heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say, blossom. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course.
I would like the...
Oh.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Assignment's all finished.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. a Merlin trial when I see one. There we go. Revelio. That's it.
Off on another adventure, are we?
What are you doing out here?
Challenging. I think it's time you face the... Summoner's Court isn't just a game.
I'm in. Let's...
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
That was one for the ages. Accio. Try to beat that. I'll let you have that one. Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio.
Not bad. Not bad. Tie game. At least you didn't beat me. We should have better... Care to go again?
Another time, perhaps.
Can't say I blame you. Perhaps...
Let's play Summoner's Court. I'm in. Let's do it.
There you are. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio.
Akio.
Missed the mark a bit on that one. Akio. Nothing to it. Akio. Try to beat that.
Akio.
I've seen worse. Wait, did I win? I won! We should have better... Care...
Another time, perhaps.
Can't say I blame you.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignments all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you...
Protego! Professor, do you have a moment? Sorry, never mind.
The dragon should not exhale.
Aloha, Mora.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. Most pleased to be included.
Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. I'll be sure to let her know.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she... Wingardium Leviosa. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Kneazles in the farthest pen?
This way. The Kneazles are over here.
Oh, couple of Kneazle whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Kneazles just as you did with Gerald. The Kneazles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to...
I did. How did you find your first beast?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, which does not include.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad stumbling over dead beasts.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on... Professor Weasley has asked, be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst. Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. Brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, you may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to...
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. They're up to something. I'm just...
That does seem strange. Sounds...
Exactly.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep high.
You seem undeterred.
Oh, very well. I will.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your...
I am too. You...
Yes, Lodgok.
It seems as though you were on good...
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student. Well, he was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates, took them a second to realise I was at... Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him about...
I assume your interest is to do with the rumours I've heard about Ranrock working with...
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should... That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help...
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Welcome.
Revelio.
Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am. And I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to, so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck. Now, before you set off...
It all seems clear to me now that we're...
I do hope our alliance proves... I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
It's sealed. Lumos. Protego. Revelio. Moths. Curious. Revelio. Merlin's beard. Lumos. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Protego! Lumos. Confringo! Capolso! Revelio. Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Stay back. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Protego! Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Confringo.
Come and find me in the greenhouse.
Revelio. Capulso. Revelio. Defender. Lumos. Protego. Revelio. Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Revelio. Depulso. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. This has a moth imprinted on it. Same as the door. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Caporso. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Down I go. No other way. Depulso. Revelio. Defendo. Revelio. Defendo. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Oh! Lumos. Protego. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Incendio. Defendo. Compulsor. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Depulso! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo! Depulso! Accio! Incendio! Lumos. Protego. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Defendo. Lumos. This looks even more complex. Protego. Depulso. Defendo. Lumos. Lumos. Depulso. Defendo. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Making this spin ought to raise that powerful. That must be it. Lumos. Protego. Depulso. Lumos. Incendio. Depulso. Lumos. Protego. Lumos. Depulso. Defendo. Lumos. Lumos. Capulso. Lumos. Protego. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her... A dead... Better show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway. Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days...
I'll head there now.
Good. Get to that helmet before... To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
These rocks have seen... There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Have your affairs in order.
Incendio! Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Protego. That wasn't so difficult. Incendio. Accio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. Capulso. Revelio. Depulso. Accio.
Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Defendo. Lumos. Accio. Accio. Levioso. Depulso. Defendo. Lumos. Accio. Reparo.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Allow me to
There they are. The Ashwinders.
You will pay for your deed.
Leviosa. Incendio.
I'll check your pocket, Rocky.
Quite a violent streak in this one.
Expulso!
I'd advise you not to do that.
What are your thoughts on Expulso?
Defendo. Wingardium Leviosa.
Expulso!
Lumos. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
You'll die for that.
Accio. Incendio.
Flash of inspiration. Expulso!
Potato. Norman Treadwell's little saviour.
Depulso. Defendo.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Confringo.
Look what you've done!
You'll pay for that.
Confringo. Defendo. Depulso.
Might want to look up.
Accio.
Expulso!
Incendio. Leviosa.
Expulso!
Potato.
Just a matter of time.
Confringo.
Shame nobody saw that.
Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out of your eye.
Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Luma Incendio.
That's just pure!
Revelio.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad.
Thank you. This should...
His search?
We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented...
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with...
He said it was a creature.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts. She hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to...
Perfect! A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open... All right. You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can... Poachers? Now...
All right.
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large... Deke will meet you there.
What are you up to now?
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Perhaps if it...
Then I shall go and... Good. I'll look after you. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack. Poachers want them.
Are there any up?
Just... Deke will see you there.
Hello, Deke.
It is. So,
I shall go and find a moon.
Deke will be waiting for your... Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Do cooperate, won't you? Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
And shame we... Deke... There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Oh dear, Deke thinks perhaps you... Oh! Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out...
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed. If you gather some magical material...
Very well. I shall let you know when I have... Everything's all right now. I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. Making your clothing. Why don't you try it?
I'll go and experiment with the loom. Came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. Let me know if there's anything else I can do. Let's look at what we have, shall we? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Hello, Mr. Ndi?
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbages?
I have them right here.
Oh, it doesn't... How unfortunate.
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a You don't know who you're playing with!
Accio! Incendio! Incendio! You're really happy.
I'm a goblin, not a toy!
Fringo! Accio! Lucas! Protego! Incendio!
Are you quite finished?
Defendo! Accio! Incendio!
You've made your last mistake. You're like
Accio! Incendio! Protego! Accio! Incendio!
Let me down! And once! Put me down!
Accio! Incendio!
Not one less human to worry about.
Accio! Protego!
Ha! The move of a coward. One less human to get it. Rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get this over.
Incendio! Protego! Defendo!
I will make you.
Incendio! Levioso! Accio!
Not quite. I've been fighting.
Levioso! Incendio!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio! Reparo! Revelio! Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked out, before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to... Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem...
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Revelio!
They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Whose home was this?
Revelio. Long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Revelio. Confringo.
Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio. Lumos.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Revelio.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new. Revelio. Incendio.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tapes? And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Incendiary. Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Confringo.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no. Not this close to school, I mean.
Look! There's the table! I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Psst, over here, quietly.
I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty.
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here.
Revelio. Incendio. I wonder what that does. That did it. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio. Lumos. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Dead end. Must be another way in. Accio! Accio! That looks as if it might raise the gate. Revelio! Revelio.
They will not keep us out. We will get this gate open. Somehow. Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah! Restrain the beast!
High Wing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back to now!
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
What he wasn't looking at.
Revelio!
That was the best decision I've made yet.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Compulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Levioso!
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Revelio!
You! What do you think you're doing?
Incendio! Accio! Revelio!
You made a mistake.
Levioso! Protego!
This isn't a fair fight!
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
I will not...
Revelio! Alohomora. Revelio.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Alohomora. Revelio.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Put me down!
Descendo.
You will not survive this fight!
Accio. Incendio. Defendo.
Had enough.
Protego.
You can't win. Why not
Levioso. Incendio. Repulso. Alohomora. Revelio.
Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Revelio.
Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo! I-Wing, it's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mom.
Hurry! Ho! Ho! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed. Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news. You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to